Ladies and gentlemen, what you see before you on your screen is a perfect representation of a horned owl. This is the snout of a horned owl. This is the left eye of the horned owl, depending on your point of view. This is the right eye of the horned owl. This is the face of the horned owl. Notice when I zoom this in, that is the snoot with the beak of the horned owl, and dead center inside this beak are two minute marks, one black dot and one black dot, which represents the nose. This you can see by folding your own $1 bill in this exact configuration, and you know which configuration it is when you see these four alignment marks, two on this side, two on this side, two on this side, two on this side, and you make this word O, what looks like most of an N, and the letter R. When it becomes Onar, you know that this owl is going to appear on your $1 bill as well. There's a reason for this, folks. The reason is because some group of beings, some entities, either from this world or from another world, or from a remnant race of beings that have existed on this world for tens of thousands or millions of years, placed all of these pictographs on the reverse of the $1 bill. Now, I'm not going to get involved with the pictography around this particular owl, but I am going to show you when this owl gets inverted, because if you'll notice at the bottom of your screen, what appears right now at the bottom of the screen is right behind this marker, a hog-nosed bat. Okay? It is there because it is the opposing pictograph of the owl. It is in the center and opposing the owl. So notice the orange wings that you see here of the owl. Notice the orange wings that are above these orange marks. Okay, they're not orange wings. The marks represent the outline of the owl's outstretched wings. This is the owl's face. This is the owl's face. This is his wings. This is his wings. Notice when I turn this upside down, you're going to see a bat in the same place as you see the owl. Because, ladies and gentlemen, some sort of entity that we don't know and no one has ever been able to figure out placed all of this pictography on the $1 bill. But it didn't do so in 1934. This hog-nosed bat, that is the whole picture that circumvents this skull and bones that you see on your $1 bill. And if you take a $1 bill out of your pocket, you will see a skull and bones when you fold it in this exact configuration. The entity or group of beings that placed this stuff on top of the $1 bill was so far advanced that there is no possible way on earth that a human being could be responsible for this type of accuracy. Now, I'm going to stop this here, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so you can see that there are actually teeth, and each eye has 3 lines. 3 on the left and 3 on the right. You can see this when you take a $1 bill out of your own pocket. You can see this. Now, you know that you are close to getting the picture right when the alignment marks above the bat's head make the word the America, U-M-E-R-I-C-A. Okay, you know that it's close, and when you take your $1 bill out of your pocket and you fold it exactly like this, you're going to see the bat take the same shape that the owl took a moment ago and drape its wings over the seed pods, outlined in orange. These are the bat's wings now, draped over the seed pods. Exactly below, straight down, is the owl. Now you can't tell me that this is an accident. You can do this in the privacy of your own home, or you can do it in a bar. It doesn't make a difference. It is doable on every dollar bill that has ever been made since the year 1934. Because, folks, this is a methodology in which the people that control this world have utilized to show their dominance over this world's society, via it political or religious, any religion, all organized religions. This is just a different methodology. Another organized religion would have something called the Bible. That is their methodology in which to control. This is the ultimate control because it is the most widely known piece of paper on earth. However, what no one understands, and that's in my book, Angels on the Ark, is that there is a codex. A codex is like breaking a Morse code. A codex is breaking a codices that relates one thing to another. And in this case, inside the volume of my book, Angels on the Ark by Michael Fazio, is the codices that proves that these bat and the owl exist, because the detailed pictures in the book show you this. There are 130 pictures expandable to full page, however big your computer is, where you can see this detail for yourself. You can click the link in the instruction box, in the description box below. It'll bring you to my website. Please follow the instructions, because if you follow the instructions, it's only 4 steps, folks, with one added item at the end. If you pay with an e-check, it takes several days. There's 4 steps. Just follow the steps. Please make it easy on you and me, folks. Please, it's a really simple process. Now, if you go to the book, you will see inside the volume of the book, aka Angels on the Ark by Michael Fazio, the methodology in which I prove that there are 3,000 pictographs on the $1 bill. 3,300, 4,000, 7,000, 10,000. There is no limit to the amount of pictographs that appear on the $1 bill. If you follow my instructions, you'll probably find several hundred that I have never seen before, because it is almost as if it's an endless, there's an endless amount of pictographs. What can I say? Okay? And when you fold it in another methodology, like this, you can see God watching you. Now that sounds crazy. But everything I just said to you sounds crazy. But if you want crazy, folks, I'm going to give you crazy right now. I'm going to show you something that's even more crazy, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to show you right here is a picture of Satan holding a bow and arrows. Whether or not you choose to believe this is a representation of Satan, in my book, it proves it. In his dexter claw, he has a bow, or bow of olive branch. In the sinister claw of the eagle, he has the arrows. Above the shield is the Indian headdress. The Satan can only be seen when you turn his world upside down, because the Lord turned Satan's world upside down as a punishment. Now it looks like an eagle. However, above the eagle's head is a nuclear detonation. It is a nuclear detonation. Notice the 13 particles of nuclear detonation, fissionable material. Immediately outside the blast or fission explosion is the sound or concussion waves. And immediately outside the sound or concussion waves is the light wave that bursts from the initial blast of any nuclear energy. Go online, look up a nuclear detonation, see for yourselves that that nuclear detonation is completely different than a radiation of straight lines from a controlled fission source such as the sun. This is also created by radioactive isotopes, but this is a controlled radiation. Straight lines as opposed to circular little blast waves or concussion waves coming from a central focus point. They are two different forms of energy. And the third form of energy that you see before you is the energy of the Lord God. This energy is the energy that charged up the Ark of the Covenant. Because, folks, this is a perfect depiction of the Ark of the Covenant to within 1/10,000th scale. I have challenged people globally and worldwide for untold amounts of money, and no one will come forward to challenge my hypothesis or postulations. Because, ladies and gentlemen, they simply can't. Everything I just stated to you about the Bible, the codices, the pictographs, and the remnant race of societies is indisputable, and I challenge anyone globally in the world to dispute my postulations. This is Michael Fazio, January 22nd. The office stands firm. God day to you all, folks.